Class will be having a video presentation about agritourism. Each group will choose 10 tourism destinations focused on agritourism in their assigned continent. Group 1. Your assigned continent is Africa.
Agritourism in Africa gives visitors a chance to experience farming and local agriculture. It helps farmers while promoting tourism. Now let's explore 10 agritourism destinations in Africa. Stellenbosch Wine Region, South Africa.
History.
Stellenbosch, located in South Africa's Western Cape Province, is one of the country's oldest European settlements. It is founded in 1679 by Dutch government Simon, named Stellenbosch meaning Van der Stel's Bosch. It was established as an agricultural and viticulture center. The town was significantly shaped by French Huguenots in the late 17th century, who brought winemaking expertise and contributed to its growth as a wine-producing region. Stellenbosch University, founded in 1866, added to its cultural and intellectual life. Known for its charming Cape Dutch architecture, Stellenbosch has become a popular destination, attracting visitors to its picturesque vineyards, historic town center, and vibrant culinary scene. Today, it remains an important part of South Africa's wine industry and cultural heritage.
What kind of farm do they have?
The Stellenbosch wine region in the Western Cape Province of South Africa is famous for its vineyards and wine estates. These farm mainly grow grapes to produce a variety of wine, such as Cabernet Sauvignon and Sauvignon Blanc. In addition to wine, some farms also grow olives, fruits, and vegetables, which may be used in their restaurants or sold at local markets.
Activities, services.
Activities offered include hiking, bows, tennis, a gym, horse riding, mountain biking, moonlight meander, magic golf, and also accommodation and restaurants.
Best time to visit.
The best time to visit Stellenbosch is between September and March. It is warm and dry, making it comfortable to travel between various stops. From April to August, it is cooler and rainier, but there are fewer crowds. Tea plantations in Kericho and Nandi Hills, Kenya.
History.
Tea cultivation in Kenya began in the early 20th century with the first commercial plantations established in the 1920s. The highlands of Kericho and Nandi Hills were among the primary regions selected for this plantation due to their ideal climatic condition and fertile soil. Over the decades, these areas have grown to become central to Kenya's tea industry that contributes significantly to the country's economy and establishing Kenya as one of the world's leading tea producer.
What kind of farm do they have?
The regions of Kericho and Nandi Hills are mainly characterized by expansive tea plantations. These farms focus on the cultivation of high-quality tea leaves that benefits from the region's favorable climate and fertile soil. The farm have wide areas covered in green tea bushes that carefully taken care of for the best growth and harvest.
Activities, services.
Visitors to Kericho and Nandi Hills can engage themselves in the tea production process. Activities typically include guided tours of tea estates where one can learn about the tea cultivation, harvesting, and the processing methods. Some plantations offers factory visits and providing insights into how leaves are transformed into the final product. Also, the beautiful scenery or landscape with rolling green hills is great for taking photos and enjoying nature walks.
Best time to visit.
The best time to visit Kericho and Nandi Hills is during the dry season, which typically occurs from June to October and December to February. These periods offer pleasant weather conditions that makes outdoor activities and tour enjoyable.
Nyeri Hill Farm, Kenya.
History.
Nyeri Hill Farm is owned and managed by the Catholic Archdiocese of Nyeri. The farm was established in 1904 by the Consolata missionaries. In 1914, the Consolata fathers introduced coffee, with the first demonstration plot near the present site of the Consolata Mission Hospital, Matari. In 1934, the Consolata fathers installed a dry and wet mill for processing the coffee. They would then export the coffee to Bactotern, Italy, their birthplace. The mill is still functional today. Coffee is the major farm produced at Hill Farm, with a little under 30% of the entire farm being coffee. The main mission of establishing the farm was to generate income to facilitate evangelization, eradicate ignorance, poverty, and disease.
What kind of farm do they have?
Nairi Hill Farm operates as a mixed-use facility within its agricultural scope. Most of their agricultural land consists of high-quality Arabica coffee plants. Nairi Hill Farm combines coffee production with its tea farms, while it maintains extensive plantings of maize, wheat, barley, and canola. Besides its crop operations, the farm operates a livestock section for animal care. Through its integrated approach to multiple farming operations, the farm becomes both eclectic and commercial in nature.
Activities, services.
The agricultural business of Nairi Hill Farm occupies 3,000 acres. Their activity focuses mainly on high-quality Arabica coffee cultivation and their 825-acre plantations. The farm operates coffee production on around 825 acres and tends about 120 acres of tea, alongside multiple cereal crops including maize, wheat, barley, and canola. Additionally, they manage a livestock division that includes dairy and beef cattle, sheep, goats, and pigs. The agricultural produce of this farm consists of fodder, along with yogurt and sunflower oil, as well as several other agricultural products. The farm supports a total of 23 educational institutions within its territory, which include schools and colleges, alongside hospitals and seminaries, together with early childhood learning programs for the local population.
Best time to visit.
Nairi Hills Farm's best time to visit is during their coffee harvest season, which spans from June to January.
Winelands of Pearl, South Africa.
History.
The Pearl Wine Route is located in the Cape Winelands of the Western Cape of South Africa. Outdoor enthusiasts and families are increasingly attracted to the region because of its fine wine and natural beauty. Among the oldest wine farms in South Africa are found in Pearl. The region's winemaking history dates back to the 1650s, with Pearl making it an important part in the development of the country's wine industry. The town's name, meaning pearl in Dutch, is derived from the large smooth granite rocks overlooking it, thought to resemblance a pearl.
What kind of farm do they have?
The Pearl region is renowned for its vineyards and wine estates. The farm mainly cultivate grape varieties suitable for wine production, including Shiraz, Pinotage, Chenin Blanc, and Chardonnay. Many states in the area practice sustainable and eco-friendly farming methods that focuses on organic and biodynamic practices to enhance soil quality and promote biodiversity.
Activities, services.
Pearl offers a variety of activities for visitors to enjoy. Wine enthusiasts can engage in tasting at numerous award-winning estates, both red and white varietals. Many estates provide guided cellar tours, gourmet dining experience, and picnic spots in the vineyards. Aside from the wine, Pearl has scenic drives, hiking trails, and historic sites with Cape Dutch architecture. The town also hosts events and festivals celebrating its rich cultural heritage.
Mount Everest Game Farm, South Africa.
History.
The history of South African Mount Everest gas farm outside Harrismith shows its progression through multiple periods. The Ansluet region serves as an important historical landmark because monthly nagmaal gatherings were held there for community religious events. The campsite at the farm exists where the first farmhouse once stood, which people called as a hartbeeshuisie, dating back over 120 years. The farm changed ownership in July 2020, leading to multiple property enhancement under the new administration. At present, Mount Everest Gas Farm welcomes visitors seeking peace who can enjoy multiple self-catering units and outdoor recreation and wildlife seeing throughout its premises.
What kind of farm do they have?
The Mount Everest Gas Farm operates as a game farm, which allows wild animals to freely inhabit its spaces. At the farm, Residents can find multiple species of animals including zebras, impalas, palo deer, and sabal. Mount Everest Guest Farm offers a peaceful habitat for passing wildlife, along with welcoming visitors due to its mountain view and open grassland surroundings. People come to observe the animals while experiencing the outdoor and viewing both wildlife and natural wilderness.
Activities services.
Mount Everest Guest Farm offers various comfortable lodging and various recreational activities. Mountain climbers can choose from over 200 vaulted routes for all skill levels. Nature lovers can hike and bike, though there are no designated trails. Fishing enthusiasts can enjoy catch-and-release bass fishing, while birders can spot around 120 bird species. The farm is also ideal for photographers seeking stunning wilderness views.
Best time to visit.
The best time to visit Mount Everest Guest Farm is from March to May and September to November. During these months, the weather is mild and comfortable.
Imla Guest Farm, South Africa.
History.
A working farm and part of the Imla Farm Group, boasts a history rooted in the Marabeng Mountain, with a grand sandstone house dating from the late 1800s that has been restored and expanded into a modern guest house.
What kind of farm do they have?
Imla Guest Farm is a working farm that also offers a place for guests to stay. It combines daily farming activities with comfortable rooms for visitors. Here, you can see how the farm operates and learn about farming life. The farm grows various crops and may have animals, giving guests a real taste of rural life. With its cozy accommodations, Imla Guest Farm provides a unique chance to enjoy nature while experiencing the hard work that goes into running a farm.
Activities services.
Imla Guest Farm has many activities and services to make your stay enjoyable. Guests can stay in a cozy guest house that combines modern comforts with old charm. The farm offers guided tours so visitors can see how the farm works. For those who love the outdoors, there are options for hiking and bird watching in the beautiful nature around. Guests can also enjoy local food, tasting the flavors of the area.
Best time to visit.
The best time to visit Imla Guest Farm is during the shoulder seasons of March to May and June to August, when the weather is generally pleasant.
Gatura Greens, Kenya.
History.
The story of Gatura Greens began in 1959 when my grandfather Bidan Kenyan Joy planted his first tea bush on the slopes of Aberdare Mountains, being one of the first few black people in Kenya allowed to plant tea for commercial purposes at the time. He passed his love for tea farming to my father Karanja Kenyan Joy, who caught wind of a new development in the tea industry, purple tea. He found a way to get his hands on this prized possession and become the world's first ever commercial purple tea grower. He then went on to build a specialty cottage tea factory in 2016 where they process several variants of tea for export, including purple tea, green tea, and black tea. Today, over 6 decades later, combining the love for travel and novel experiences, she ventured into tea tourism by curating an adventurous and intimate purple tea farm tour, sharing families' love for tea through Gatura Greens, the beautiful farm on the slopes of the Aberdare mountain ranges.
What kind of farm do they have?
Gatura Greens is located within Kenya's Green Hills, where there is a farm that grows unique purple tea. The green hills at the Gatura Greens not only surround the farm, but they also provide rich, fertile soil where the tea crops grow. Gatura Greens calls itself a tea plantation and adopts numerous natural cultivation techniques to ensure their crops grow strong and healthy. The weather in the region is cool and fresh, which results in favorable conditions for growing tea. Much like every other farm, Gatura Greens has its own unique, quiet, and peaceful environment that enables the worker to actively care for the crops all the way from harvest to selling.
Activities services.
Gatura Greens offer a variety of enjoyable activities and services. Visitors can participate in tea picking, where they learn about the tea harvesting process. They also provide comfortable accommodation for guests looking to stay overnight. For meals, Katura Green serves delicious lunch options that highlights local flavors. Additionally, guests can experience the beauty of nature with a visit to a nearby waterfall, making for a refreshing and memorable outing.
Mulanhe Tea Estates in Malawi.
History.
The Blantyre CCAP mission in Malawi is home to the two oldest tea plants in Africa, which are key to the country's tea industry. Tea cultivation began in Malawi in the 1850s with Henry Brown, who arrived in 1891, considered the father of the industry. He planted tea seeds and improved quality over the years. By 1911, a factory was built to process tea, and exports grew steadily. By 1940, over 18,000 acres were cultivated. Today, Malawi promotes smallholder tea farming and exports to over 30 countries, all stemming from the historic tea plants at the Blantyre mission.
What kind of farm do they have?
Mulanhe Tea Estates in Malawi, South Africa are known for their tea plantations. They grow and process high-quality tea on their estates located near Mount Mulanhe, the highest point in Malawi. The estates are situated at altitudes ranging from 600 meters to 800 meters above sea level. They have their own processing factories, and they also receive green tea leaves from smallholder farmers for processing. The estates are known for their producing excellent quality teas that are high in antioxidants.
Activities, services.
Mulanhe Tea Estates in Malawi offers a lot to see and do. You can take a tour of the tea fields and learn how tea is made. You can also go hiking in the beautiful mountains nearby. If you want to stay overnight, there are places to stay on estates like Huntingdon House or Chawani Bungalow. You can even go on a safari nearby at Chimwenya Game Park.
Best time to visit.
The best time to visit Mulanhe Tea Estates in Malawi is during the dry season, which runs from May to early September. The weather is pleasantly cool on the mountain and dry, making it ideal for exploring the tea estates and enjoying the surrounding scenery. The wet season from December to early April can be very hot and rainy, making it difficult to enjoy outdoor activities.
Constantia Wine Valley, South Africa.
History.
The Constantia Wine Valley boasts a rich viticultural heritage that dates back to 1685, when Simon van der Stel, the governor of the Cape, established the first vineyards in the area. This valley is renowned for producing some of the finest wines in South Africa, especially its sweet dessert wines, which gained immense popularity in Europe during the 18th and 19th centuries. The historical significance of these wines has contributed to Constantia's reputation as a premier wine-producing region, drawing visitors eager to explore its legacy and taste its exceptional offerings.
What kind of farm do they have?
Constantia Wine Valley is a vineyard farm, which means they grow grapes mainly for making wine. The farm has rows of grapevines spread across the valley, where they carefully grow different types of grapes. These grapes are then harvested and used to produce various wines, including red, white, and their famous sweet dessert wines.
Activities, services.
The Constantia Wine Valley in the Western Cape of South Africa offers a range of delightful activities and services for visitors. You can enjoy wine tasting to experience a variety of wines from local wineries. For those interested in the winemaking process, vineyard tours provide guided exploration through scenic vineyards. The area is also home to fine dining restaurants where you can savor dining experiences that feature local cuisine paired with exquisite wines. Throughout the year, the valley hosts events and festivals that celebrate seasonal wines and showcase local culture.
Best time to visit.
The best time to visit the Constantia Wine Valley are March to May for the wine harvest, or September to November when the vineyards are lush and blooming.
La Ferme Berbere, Morocco.
History.
La Ferme Berbere is a special place in Morocco that started in the 1980s. A French family, the Gaillonets, decided to move to Morocco and grow argan trees. These trees are special because they grow only in Morocco and produce argan oil, which is used for cooking and beauty products. The family worked hard to protect the argan trees and create a farm that is good for the environment. They also started a cooperative to help the local Berber women make argan oil and sell it around the world. Today, La Ferme Berbere is known for its delicious argan oil, its beautiful farm, and its commitment to helping the local people.
What kind of farm do they have?
La Farm Berbere is mainly an olive farm, with wide groves of olive trees that produce high-quality olives used for making oil and other local products. Aside from olives, the farm also grows various fruits, vegetables, and herbs, which are used in preparing fresh, farm-to-table meals. The farm follows sustainable and eco-friendly farming practices, ensuring that it produces organic and locally sourced meals. The combination of olive farming and vegetable cultivation reflects Morocco's rich agricultural heritage, providing visitors with an authentic farm experience.
Activities, services.
With a Moroccan architecture, La Farm Berbere features an outdoor swimming pool and a terrace with view of the Atlas Mountain. Hammam and massage sessions can be done upon request in the on-site spa.
Best time to visit.
The best time to visit La Farm Berbere are March to May and September to November when the weather is mild and comfortable.